Shocking betrayal, fiery revenge, sweet karma, epic triumph. A husband's world crumbles at a party. Watch the drama unfold. Hey everyone, it's me, Darren Hall, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel where I talk about life, barbecue, and turning cold steel into something that'll make your mouth water. But today, I'm sharing something personal, a story that's been burning inside me for a while. Pull up a chair. Grab a cold one because this one's about how I took my wife to a party. She left with some rich dude who tossed a dollar bill at me like I was trash, and how karma lit the fuse on the whole mess. I'll tell it straight, like I'm chatting with you over a smoker on a Saturday afternoon. So picture this. I'm 46, run my own business called Hall Custom Smokers out here in Tennessee. We're talking hand-welded beasts that turn brisket into a religious experience. Not those flimsy gas grills from the big box stores. Nah, these are tanks, built to last, the kind that could double as modern art if anyone cared about that stuff. I've got grease under my nails that won't quit, no matter how much I scrub with that orange goop. Paid off the house 3 years early, which feels like winning the lottery in this economy. Got 4 kids who think I'm either a hero or a total embarrassment, depending on if I'm fixing their car or trying to figure out TikTok. My wife, well, ex-wife now, Miranda, she's always been the polished type. Works in corporate marketing for some tech firm with a name that sounds like a robot having a stroke. All about brand synergy and vertical integration. Words she's explained to me 100 times, but they still go right over my head. She's got this charm that could talk a robber into buying her timeshare. We seemed like a good match. Me with the smoke and fire, building stuff you can touch and taste. Her with the cocktails and networking events that make my teeth itch. Our setup worked, or so I thought. I'd handle the workshop. This 5,000-square-foot shed behind the house, full of welders, steel sheets, and classic rock on an old radio that refuses to play anything modern. Grounds scarred from years of sparks and oil. It's my sanctuary, where I turn raw metal into heirlooms. The kids? Noah's 18, heading to trade school because he's smart enough to skip the philosophy degree route to manage in a coffee shop. Twins Mark and Maya just turned 15. He's dreaming of pro gaming. She's lecturing me on my carbon footprint while taking hour-long showers. And little Hazel, 12, still thinks I hung the stars. For years, I tagged along to her company events. Dinners, holiday parties, smiling through small talk with folks whose idea of hard work is Excel spreadsheets. But after a while, she stopped inviting me. Said I didn't fit the vibe, my jokes were too blue-collar, made her colleagues uncomfortable when I'd ask what they actually produced besides PowerPoints. So I stayed home, coached Little League, built my business, and told myself opposites attract, right? Then, last Tuesday, she storms into my shop while I'm finishing a custom smoker for a guy in Atlanta. You have to come to the company party this year. Not want to, but have to. After 5 years of being sidelined, that was a red flag bigger than Texas on fire. But I went. Miranda? She's in this red dress that could cause a pile-up, heels so high she'd need a parachute in a fire. We walk in, and it's like stepping into a magazine ad. Everyone dressed for the Oscars, not a Nashville corporate bash. Open bar with top-shelf booze, waiters in white gloves, serving tiny appetizers drowned in truffle oil. Why do rich folks gotta truffle everything? She switches to corporate mode instantly, laughing louder, touching arms, dropping phrases like, let's circle back without irony. I'm her sidekick, smiling as she introduces me. This is my husband Darren, he builds custom smokers. Then she changes the subject quick, like I'm an awkward footnote. I'm on my second whiskey plotting an escape when he shows up. Gavin Cross, slick, polished, like he stepped out of a shampoo commercial. Hair perfect, smile punchable, confidence of a guy who's never wrestled an IKEA Allen wrench at 2 a.m. Miranda lights up like our Christmas tree, eyes sparkling in a way they haven't for me in years. They're laughing at inside jokes, whispering, acting like the room's empty. I'm basically wallpaper. He finally notices me, shakes my hand too hard. So you're the husband. Then back to her, praising her dress, her presentation skills, some project with late nights. Alarm bells are ringing, but I chalk it up to paranoia. Then it happens. He pulls out his wallet, flicks a dollar bill across the table like it's nothing. It lands by my glass, Washington staring at me like he's disappointed. He leans back, arm behind her shoulders, not touching, which somehow makes it worse, and says, "Don't worry, champ. I'll take good care of her tonight." The table erupts in laughs. Her colleagues, strangers to me, crack up like it's comedy gold. Miranda looks embarrassed for a split second, then joins in. I'm sitting there, ears ringing from the mockery, staring at that crumpled dollar, feeling like everyone knows something I don't. I could have exploded, but nah. Picked up the bill, folded it neat, looked him dead in the eye. "Thanks. This'll cover your hospital bills up front." Laughs die fast. His smile falters, her face goes traffic light colors. I button my jacket, walk out calm, tip the valet extra, sit in my truck 5 minutes to cool off. That dollar's burning a hole in my pocket. She doesn't come home that night. I'm up watching the driveway like a stalker in a bad movie. By 3 a.m., I'm in the shop, still in suit pants but a Metallica tee, welding aggressively. Therapeutic, you know? Sparks flying, metal smelling hot, better than punching something. Phone silent, called her twice, straight to voicemail. Left a simple, "Where are you? Workshop's freezing. Tennessee December don't care about your breakdown." I keep working, replaying the night, her laugh, her look at him, that dollar. At 4:30, coffee from the ancient pot. Sky's turning purple when my phone buzzes. Bank alert. She charged $387 on our joint card at the Belgrave at 1:47 a.m. Sweet price. Screenshot. Saved. Emailed to myself. Courts love evidence. Sun's up when her BMW pulls in. I watch from the shop as she sneaks inside like a teen past curfew. Wait 10 minutes, then head in. She's in the kitchen, makeup smeared, pouring coffee, wearing his jacket. Monogram GC on the pocket, Italian wool, expensive as hell. "Oh, you're up early," she squeaks, guilty as sin. "Didn't sleep," I say flat. "Where were you?" Nervous laugh. "Told you it'd be late. Party went long, crashed on a colleague's couch. Gavin lent me this. Cold out." "Sure." And the hickey on her neck? Purple bruise, no innocent explanation. "Something on your neck," I point. She covers it. "Curling iron burn? Clumsy me?" Right. After 23 years, she suddenly burns herself perfect mouth-shaped. She turns away, hums pop tunes, chats about weather, laundry, ham for Christmas, acting normal like our marriage ain't bleeding out on the floor. I'm watching her stir coffee. Her mug says, "Boss lady, joke gift from me," and something snaps quiet inside. Locks are changing today. I'm done being the dollar bill chump. All right, folks, picking up where we left off. That Sunday morning hits like a hangover without the booze. Worse, really. I avoided Miranda all Saturday, her floating around acting confused why I'm silent. Like showing up in another guy's jacket with a love bite ain't reason enough. She crashes in the guest room. Her guilt's heavy, I guess. Traitors always give themselves away. Up at 6, strong coffee that could strip paint. Head to Home Depot before the weekend warriors crowd it. You know, guys lost holding hammers wrong. Nothing more American than fixing life problems with hardware. Marriage crumbling? Aisle 7 between deadbolts and dignity. Options are endless, kid-proof to nuke-proof. Skip the smart ones. Went classic steel deadbolts, grade 1 security. Bought 4 for every exterior door, matching knobs too. Cashier Brandon, barely 20, scans them, sees the drill bits. Home project? Security upgrade. Keeping wrong folks out. He nods. Get it. My ex kept showing up. Changed locks 3 times. Almost spill about the jacket, but nah. Women, huh? He laughs. Bro nod. $300 well spent on sanity. Grab donuts on the way home. Grim determination fuel. Her car's still there. She's hiding or sleeping. Start with the front door. Satisfying to unscrew the old, slap in barriers she can't cross. Each takes 20 minutes. Precise like surgery, motivated like a man at his limit. Noah shows up around 9, pajamaed, yawning like a bear, watches me on the back door. "Dad, why changing all the locks?" House security update. Only residents get in. He pauses, gears turning. Mom, no? About to find out. Cold, Dad, he says, admiring. Need help? We finish the last two together. Him holding parts, me drilling. Good working with my boy, no explanations needed. He gets it. Toss old locks in the garage scrap pile. What happens when she tries getting in? She learns to knock. By noon, tested 'em 50 times, handed Noah a set. Don't give to Mom, no matter what. Hid spares in the shop coffee can labeled Misc Screws, Chaos Camouflage. Twins at Friends, Hazel at a sleepover, missing the show, but better for 'em. Miranda leaves for hot yoga, tries chatting about dinner. I grunt. Whatever. Evening, her BMW pulls in. I'm on the couch with a beer and a book I'm not reading, waiting. Noah's upstairs, door cracked, probably eavesdropping. Hear her steps, keys jingling, trying the lock. Silence. Harder try. More silence. Darren. 3 times before I open calm. She's in pricey workout gear, keys like traitors. Keys not working? Yeah, I lean on the frame. Neither is our marriage. Jaw drops cartoon style. What? We need to talk like adults. Let me in. Adults? Like you at a hotel, coming home in his jacket? Voice rises, desperate. You're twisting things. Call Gavin for the adult chat. The guy who thinks I'm worth $1, whose initials were on your jacket, who signed your neck. She grabs the knob, pushes. I don't budge. This house is mine, too. You can't lock me out. Actually, can and did. Try Gavin's couch. Familiar territory. Neighbors peek. Mrs. Henderson. Watering dead plants. Johnson's checking mail again. Mr. Park inspecting gutters. They ain't fooling anyone. Miranda notices, whispers, You're irrational. We need to communicate. Loud for the audience. Communication ended when you turned our marriage into a group project. Added a third without my say-so? That's a committee. I'm resigning. Face cycles colors. Mouth fish flops. Grabs phone, storms to car, peels out breaking speed limits. Wave to neighbors, finish my beer, tastes like victory. House feels fresh, air circulating after months stuffy. Sit with warm beer, realizing silence beats her voice. Sad but true. Noah comes down hour later, Coke in hand. Mom called. Bet she did. Says you're overreacting. Embarrassed her. Mention the hotel nothing or hickey nothing? He holds up hands. Just relaying. She wants me to talk you into letting her back. What did you say? I'd talk. Didn't say I'd try hard. Laugh. Good kid. He leans in. I've seen how she treats you. Like an accessory she's ashamed of. Disgusting. Hits hard. Thought I hit it. You noticed? We all did. Even Hazel asked why Mom never brags about your work to friends. Twins think affair's been going months. 6 months. Signs were there. Late nights, long trips, dressing up for work, not dates. Ignored 'em all. Now what? Noah asks. Permanent or scare? Angry enough for permanent, but 23 years, kid's house. Can't pretend it don't matter. Does it, if she don't respect you? Phone buzzes. Unknown number. Voicemail from law firm. She's lawyered up in under 24 hours. Lawyer? I mutter. Noah. Least you didn't punch him. Growth, Dad. We laugh insane, life falling apart style. Yeah, gold star for maturity. Next morning, mail brings thick envelope from her lawyer. 3 pages legalese, wants alimony, half everything, including my business. The one she sneered at as blue collar. Rage boils. Call my lawyer, Jack Freeman. Handles contracts, once saved my shop from zoning BS. Expensive, but loves a fight like golf. Business good? Business fine? Marriage dead? Help bury it without her killing me? Pause. Finally. My wife saw her with some guy 2 weeks ago. Not you. Knew it was coming. Everyone knew but me? Got her lawyer's letter. Alimony. Half the business. Jack laughs. Oh, Darren, we're gonna have fun. Legal fun. Back at it, y'all. After that lawyer letter, I meet Jack at his office tomorrow morning. He's got this downtown spot, all glass and steel. Abstract art nobody gets but pretends to. His room's 7th floor, leather chairs, massive desk from some endangered tree, diplomas screaming fancy schools. I show with a box of financial shame, bank statements, biz records, taxes, credit bills, mortgage docs, her lawyer's letter memorized from reading it too much. Jack's got killer coffee. Next to him's Clara Vu, mid-30s Asian woman in sharp gray suit, glasses, look like she could size up your net worth from your shoes. Darren, meet Clara, forensic accountant, best in the biz. She shakes firm. Sorry about this, but I'm good at tracking money where folks think it's hidden. Call me Darren. Feel like Miranda's been creative with ours. We unpack at the conference table. Clara organizes like chaos magic. Jack, basics, partial community property, 23 years, 4 kids. She wants alimony, half the biz. I rattle off assets. House $450K, biz $300K, profit yearly, retirement, savings. Grounds per her? Clara asks. Irreconcilable differences. Code for caught cheatin'. Wants it mutual. Jack steeples fingers. Clara'll audit joint accounts, cards, last year's transactions. Look for hidden cash, bad spends, ammo to shred her story. How long? 3 days for me. Smile predatory. Infidelity offends my order sense. Think she's been hotel hopping? Jack asks. Know it. $387 Belgrave Friday. Clara. Which card? Joint Amex tied to biz for legit expenses. Her eyes narrow. Biz account. Different rules. Misuse. Tax issues. Maybe fraud if deducting personal as work. She's authorized for client dinners. Love when spouses forget biz rules. Clara gets logins, dives in. 20 minutes later. When do you last review biz card statements? Monthlies for outliers. Why? She's been busy. Over $40K last 6 months. Hotels, restaurants, spas, shops, even $600 Victoria's Secret. Legit for smokers? Stomach drops. $40K? Screen shows spreadsheet nightmare. Belgrave 11 times. Fridays, Saturdays, $300, $600 night. Not biz trips, affair hours. More. 1K steakhouse, 2K spa, wine shops, imports. Living like royalty on your dime. Can we use this? Every cent, Jack grins. Kills her need claim. No one's needy spending $40K on hotels. Clara keeps digging. Regular transfers, 2K, 1K, 3K last month to GC Enterprises, LLC. GC, Gavin Cross. Jack. Allegedly. Clara. Registered Tennessee 6 months ago. Owner, Gavin Cross. Business consulting, ironic. Shell for personal cash. Silence sinks in. She didn't just cheat. Stole systematically. Funded adultery with my biz. Audacity almost impressive. Jack. Gavin's employer? Some tech firm, outdoor products or innovations, vague. Your full biz name? Hall Custom Smokers Outdoor Innovations, LLC. Bought a competitor 5 years back. Kept as subsidiary. Crossfire Outdoor Innovations. Different market, fire pits, grills. Jack bursts laughing. Clara confused. Check Crossfire registry. She does. Parent, Hall Custom Smokers. Owner, Darren Hall. Payroll, black and white, Gavin Cross. Senior Marketing Director, $95K a year, reports ultimately to me. The guy who dollar-billed me, slept with my wife, used my money for luxury. On my payroll bi-weekly. Laughter hits me hard, tears streaming. Jack and Clara stare like I'm nuts. This is perfect, Jack. We're not just winning, making history. Tuesday, I hit Crossfire office at 7 a.m., early to avoid crowds. Assistant Kelly's there with coffee, 12 years loyal, senses drama like a pro. You got that look? Gonna ruin someone's day. Enjoy it. What you need? Schedule mandatory meeting. All division heads, 10 a.m. Make it sound big. Restructuring. Including Gavin? Especially, she smiles. Done. His personnel file on my desk, 20 minutes, full. By 9:30, files there. Hired 3 years, okay reviews, 2 raises I signed blindly. HR notes, overly friendly with female staff, creep on low. Got the dollar bill ready, smoothed out. 9:45, conference room, big table, uncomfortable chairs, unused whiteboard. I sit head, watching faces, heads trickle in. Susan Ops, Michael Finance, Patricia HR, worried good. 10 sharp, Gavin struts in, leather briefcase, thinking punctuals pro. Sees me, face drains color like bad coffee burning. Morning, folks. Thanks for coming short notice. They sit. He freezes, then plops 3 seats left. Morning, Gavin. Heard you had a fun Friday. How's Miranda? Silence thick as fog. Or that generous financial offer at the party. Pull dollar, slide it, spins, stops by his folder. Think this is yours. He stares like grenade. Refresh, you tossed this at me. Your boss, company owner, joking about caring for my wife. Patricia gasps, soul leaving. Others shift. Mr. Hall, I can explain. Nah, heard enough. To Patricia. His file, review conduct section. She bolts grateful. Funny thing, Gavin. Liked you at hire. Potential team player. Didn't know you'd disrespect the boss, sleep with his wife, bad judgment. Didn't know, she never said. Thought I was what? Nobody, blue-collar joke? He clams. Patricia back with file, radioactive. Flip pages dramatic. Policy. Professional conduct in, out office, especially events. Throwing cash at boss, flirting wife, pro. Joke. Didn't mean, here's what's happening. Fired immediate. Incompatible conduct. Clear desk an hour, security escort, final pay mailed, benefits end today. Sue? Laywers'll love discussing your affair, company resource misuse. Face color cycles. Can't, can and am. Patricia. Security en route. Marcos and Jeff, big teddy bears, escort him. Accidental door bump. Meetin', raps, stunned. Don't care. Back to office, coffee, wait for fallout. 3 hours. Voicemail from Gavin, forwarded via house line. She changed number, forgot updates. Desperate. You didn't say your husband owned my company? Said he just made grills. Didn't mention he signed my checks. Fired because of you. Music to my ears. Laughed hard. Continuing the saga, guys. Week between firing Gavin and first court hearing was watching a train wreck in slow-mo. Miranda called 67 times. All voicemail. Jack's rule, no contact, everything through lawyers. Avoid emotional screw-ups. Messages swung moods. Sorry, mad, begging. Need to talk. You're irrational. Think of the kids. Last one cracked me up. From her who blew cash on hotels and wine with her side piece. Tried using kids as messengers. Low blow. Noah shut it down. Don't put me in adult messes. Twins brutal. Mark. Made your bed. Sleep in it, preferably a hotel. Maya hung up mid-lecture on responsibility. Hazel cried, broke my heart, but even she got mom did wrong. Dad ain't the bad guy. She crashed with sister Denise in Green Hills condo, ego big as her Chardonnay habit. Pictured 'em on the couch, bashing men, refilling glasses, convincing themselves Miranda's the victim. Kept me going. Jack updated on legal BS. Her lawyer, Robert Payton, high conflict divorce specialist, code for defends toxic folks. Painting me as controlling, abusive, distant. Narrative, neglected wife made mistake, tyrant hubby revenged by locking her out, firing boyfriend. Creative fiction. They'll villainize you, Jack warns over coffee pre-hearing. Humiliated her publicly, abused power. Let 'em got 40K receipts saying otherwise. More now. Clara found 3 hidden accounts in her name. Over a year, 70K siphoned. Blood pressure spikes. 70K out funding her fling. Jack slides folder, statements, transfers, notarized. She's toast. Here in day, courtroom suit, not funeral one. Meet Jack on steps, navy suit, pricey briefcase. Stay calm, answer direct, no bait. Cool as a smoker on low. Room's small, conference vibes with grandeur delusions. Judge Catherine Morrison, '60s, steel gray hair, seen every lie eyes. Miranda opposite, modest blue dress, screaming wronged wife. Makeup tired but strong. No eye contact, focused on Peyton, playing victim pro. Peyton starts strong. Miranda devoted, sacrificed career for my biz, endured neglect while I obsessed work. Mr. Hall's vindictive, humiliated her, abused employer power. Refuses communication, evicted her, destroyed a colleague's career for revenge over reconciliation. Judge, Mr. Hall, response, meritissima on public humiliation. She did that herself. Hotel night with another man, home in his jacket with Hickey. Didn't humiliate her, stop pretending it's fine. Noah in back snorts. Judge lips twitch. Locks, changed after discovering she used our money for affair. Self-protection. Firings, improper conduct, harassing employer's wife at event. Grounds anywhere. Grotesque distortion, Peyton blusters. Jack up. Documentation contradicts. Approach? Hands papers like murder evidence, statements, bills, hotel receipts, transfers. Judge reads, neutral to skeptical to pissed. Mrs. Hall, explain 43K biz account last 6 months. Hotels, dinners, transfers to Mr. Cross's company. Miranda mouth flops, eyes Peyton panic. He shuffles useless. Legit biz expenses for her marketing. Belgrave 11 times weekends? Judge eyebrow sky high. Unique model. Room dead quiet. Miranda's victim story crumbles. Then, aware Mr. Cross employed by husband's company? Silence screams. Take as yes, or should have known, fund an affair with marital assets. Peyton desperate. Errors, but deserves fair split alimony. Doctor, she stole 70K for extramarital. Won't reward that. Decision. I get houseful, no comp. Biz mine, smokers and crossfire. Full custody, supervised visits till she's stable. She repays 70K plus fees, costs. Her keeps personal stuff, yoga gear, and 2008 Toyota Corolla I planned donatin'. Noah laughs echo, I grin. Miranda shell-shocked, tears smearing makeup. Out under December sun, Jack pats back. Paperwork next. Noah high-fives. Better than movies. Justice usually is. Mark texts. Mom crying to Aunt Denise about driving Corolla. Best day ever. Yeah, it was. Stories rolling, folks. News spreads like wildfire in Nashville biz circles. Guy bought for $1 Rex X and lover legally. Explosive. 3 days post-hearing, gas station stop, cashier Tyler, usually grunts, eyes me. You're the barbecue guy, right? Fired wife's boyfriend? Epic. Guilty. Everyone's talking. Manager saw court docs on Facebook, giving her the charity Corolla. Comedy gold. Legend. Thanks? Mom wants to know if you're single, divorced, loves BBQ. Appreciate, but not ready for someone who could have birthed me. Bolt with coffee. He ain't wrong. Viral. Old classmates, lost cousins, even Uncle Ray from off-grid Montana sends telegram, dollar play poetic. Stories meme, poster with my pic. Respect the grease-handed man, he might sign your check. Phone rings off hook, Kelly filters. Orders triple, restaurants, backyard pitmasters, celeb assistants. Not just quality, supporting the betrayed hubby hero. Another one, Kelly says in shop. Memphis guy, premium model. Read your blog story. Respects handling problems with class and fire. What blog? Article. Tennessee entrepreneur turns personal betrayal into business boom. Masterclass in professional revenge. Small entrepreneurship site. Gone viral in BBQ and small biz communities. Ends with biz prof. Example of upholding standards amid adversity. Case study now? Seems so. 3 new orders citing it. Hires needed. Wait list from 2 to 6 months. Requests Southeast-wide, year waits okay. Irony, Miranda ashamed of my manual work. Now it's booming. My name in mags, her driving bumper sticker disappointment. Inspiration hits 2 a.m. in shop. Turn mess into product honoring betrayed folks. Sarcasm, marketing gold. Call Noah to office. He's taking gap year, working part-time, digital marketing whiz, makes 30-sec weld videos, action hero epic. Idea, premium smokers line, top materials, custom features. Call it loyalty series. He grins at sketches. Genius. What's unique? Personal engraving. Don't get burned. He howls. Insane. Love it. Market as premium for loyalty valuers. Relationships end. Craftsmanship lasts. Charge premium. Statement pieces. Week later, Noah's campaign ready. Videos me building, talking integrity, tradition, subtext does heavy lifting. Insta profile, cut, weld, polish, finish. Got Texas influencer with 500K followers. Quality and loyalty never fade. Loyalty series sells out pre-first batch. 30 pre-orders at 5K each, all wanting engraving. Noah handles socials, content, replies, better than agencies. Kids cope their way. Mark boxes at gym, knuckles bruised, smiling. Understand why you weld angry now. 3 amateur fights, 2 wins, mom's drive, my stubborn. Maya dives activism, creek cleanups, school recycling, pushing solar on city buildings. Planet's fixable, mom's personality disorder ain't. Didn't correct. Hazel hardest, sensitive soul. Therapy with Dr. Chun, kid divorce specialist. Pricey, but worth it. Post-session, she perches on my bench. Dr. Chun says tell feelings. Okay? Sad mom did that, mad she broke family, but proud of you. Chest cracks. Proud? You handled good, calm, no bad-mouthing, protected us, no sides. Hugs. Tried, princess. Sorry you went through it. Not your fault. Mom's bad choices. We control reactions. You did great. Later to Noah. Dr. Chun's right on calm. Could have blown up but didn't. Let idiots self-destruct. Calm's revenge secret. Anyone explodes. Control lets you watch safe. Clink cans to Calm Revenge and Loyalty series. Well done work, knowing your worth. Wrap-up time, y'all. 6 months post-drama, life's not just surviving, it's thriving. Spring in Tennessee's annoying pretty. Blooms, birds, perfect for porch sitting, smoking brisket, reflecting how dropping dead weight changes everything. Miranda's at small Nashville marketing boutique, half-old pay. Per Noah, mature enough to chat occasional. She's finding herself. Midlife code for rebranding screw-ups as growth. Moved from Denise's to one-bed luxury condo, empty gym, green pool. Corolla's clunking, days numbered. Pity the car. Gavin, bolted to Florida, selling boats in Tampa Marina, hiding shame. Rumor boss my second cousin Fred knows story. Didn't confirm, but karma plus family ties, sweet. Biz booming unreal. Loyalty series flagship, waitlist next year. Hired 3 welders, expanded shop, bought adjacent land. Becoming dignified divorce guy gold for sales. Late April evening, porch with beer, smoker puffing perfect brisket smoke. Noah joins. Handled like pro, Dad. Sunset painting sky. Son, sometimes no need fight fire with fire. Let idiots light match, step back, watch without burning. Shirt slogan, stars out, smoker humming, twins arguing inside, Hazel piano practicing. House full of real messy life, authentic. That dollar, framed in office over desk, my view every morning. Below, metal plaque I welded. Respect the grease-handed man. Karma's real, folks. She lost it all. I got peace and BBQ empire. Moral, never underestimate a welder with time to think. Thanks for listening. Hit like, subscribe, share your stories. Till next time, keep the fire low and slow. Hey. Since we got time left for that full hour, let's chat reflections. Things I learned turning this mess into motivation. First, trust your gut. That party invite? Red flag ignored too long. Late nights, fancy work outfits for no reason, signs screaming, but love blinds ya. Kids taught me resilience. Noah's maturity, twins' fire, Hazel's wisdom. They're why I stayed calm. Therapy's key, don't skimp if needed. Biz-wise, authenticity sells. Loyalty series ain't just product, it's statement. Customers relate. Messages pour in. Your story inspired me, leave bad marriage. Turn pain public. Help others. Karma works, but help it. Evidence. Pros like Jack, Clara, don't wing it. And humor? Lifesaver. Laugh at absurdity. Keeps you sane. Finally, life's like good BBQ. Patience, right heat, turns tough into tender. I rebuilt stronger. You can too.